All right, well, every week, many Jewish families will bake challah for Shabbat, a traditional Jewish bread. Amy Paffrath has the story of one local woman who's sharing her secret recipe with some mamas who are worthy of love.
Baking challah is a weekly tradition for many in the Jewish community. I'm Amy Paffrath in Sylmar, where a local nonprofit is helping women experiencing homelessness learn the tradition, get their hands in dough, and provide nourishment for their families.
Baking is both therapy and nourishment. It's also a form of income for single mom Melissa Morales.
Really like it. I have my own signature apple pie cupcake.
Melissa isn't baking her signature cupcakes today. She's baking challah, a traditional Jewish bread, with other mamas in the community kitchen here at Hope Gardens, a transitional home for women and children experiencing homelessness. This is the only time she'll get to bake this week, as residents don't have personal kitchens. Still, the recovering meth addict is grateful.
It's been a hard road, but along with it, it has humbled me, and it has shown me how I could change and how one mistake does not define me.
Melissa knows what she's capable of. She launched her baking business 4 years ago out of desperation. Her daughter's father was murdered, and she needed to provide quickly. She thought about what she loved doing as a kid and remembered baking with her grandma. Her business grew to 5,000 followers on social media, and when she gets orders, she has to make arrangements to use her aunt's kitchen. But today, thanks to Mandy Davis, founder of Mama's Challahs, she and the other women here are getting their hands in dough.
I am just in awe of all the moms that walk in, because the kind of grit it takes to overcome is the kind of grit that I used in the kitchen to overcome and say, I am going to make the best challah.
Mandy understands grit and grief. She started making challah just 2 years ago when her sister, a nurse, died of COVID. To work through the pain, she kneaded out her feelings and in the process folded in her hopes and dreams for the future.
It got me through hard times. It was my therapy. And the women that we're able to provide this service for, it's so therapeutic.
Okay, these are all of our wishes and our hopes.
Today, she shares her tradition with women who not only benefit from the cross-cultural learning opportunity. Melissa says she appreciates the chance to simply try something new and keep her mind focused while she waits to reunify with her 6-year-old.
If we put in the footwork, we will be okay, but you have to search for it, and programs like this are available.
This is only Melissa's second time attempting the traditional bread, a recipe it took Mandy 2 years to perfect, and yet the self-taught baker is a quick study. As for wishes she braided into her challah,
For my daughter to be okay and to have serenity in my life till she comes home.
bread is the nourishment of the heart, and breaking bread in community reminds us that no matter what happens in life, together we rise.
Together we rise, indeed. Beautiful story, Amy. And if you want to learn recipes and play sous chef, you can go to worthyoflovela.org. They're also looking for a permanent kitchen space. So if you have access to a large kitchen and you want to offer it up regularly, reach out to them on Instagram at Mama's Challahs. Love challah bread. We'll be right back after this.